life towards footpath in a beautiful village known as Nilambara, across the greeneries, deep inside the remote areas, there stayed a upper-caste traditional royal family. On the way to the hill tops in between there was a palace view bungalow of Rudra Hassan, who was the richest man in that village. He had several acres of properties, open lands, grapeyards, cashew farms, plantations of rubber, teak, etc. He had his own business of clothings, match factories, etc. He also had a generous heart due to which others in their society obeyed and respected him always. His family consisted of his wife Radhika and only daughter Triveni along with other helpers and housemaids for their support. Also, he had a very happy family life. He loved his daughter Triveni and was very cautious about her life. Triveni was intelligent and beautiful. Her attractive blue eyes, long black hair, fair color, tall height made her appear very attractive to everyone. Whenever she attended any traditional functions of pujas, all the boys of her village were desperate for a glimpse of her even from far away. The reason what made them stay away from her was they were afraid of Rudra Hassan and his powers. On the other side, Triveni was also a lazy character, as she was brought up with abundant love and care by her parents with all in-house facilities, like servants and helpers for each works at home. She never knew hardships, she had a spendy nature. She was poor in studies, failed in most of her class, but Rudra Hassan wanted her to be well educated. Even though she was not interested in studying, due to her parents' pressure she attended her class. She was studying for higher secondary studies, since past 2 years, not able to get through even with pass class. Rudra Hassan was the owner of many properties and business, he was also assisted by his wife Radha for the supervisional works in his business transactions. So, most often they both used to out of house for business tasks. Now their only aim of life was to get Triveni married to the richest man either equal or higher than their status. As they believed her happiness was in it. Usually, Triveni was alone at home, with other servants and helpers, while her parents were out. She enjoyed at home either playing video games, watching TV or sometimes outing with her friends in her car, assisted by one of their male servant Shirl, who was asked to stay always with her, by Rudra Hassan, during daytime while she was alone considering her safety. Shirl was their loyal servant, whom Rudra Hassan trusted blind. He knew all the household tasks, paperworks, car driving, etc. They treated him like a family member. Also Triveni was quite familiar and close to him, since he had been with her right from her teenage days. They were good friends initially, but later on they both entered in a relationship which unknown to her family members. They used to be together while her parents were away. Shirl was Triveni's first love to whom she had lost her body and soul. Even though she was aware that their relationship will not be accepted by her parents. Still she continued to be with him. He belonged to a poor family and uncomparable to her family status and values. But still she did not want to lose him. On the other side, as she completed 20 years, her parents were in search of alliance from higher families. They saw several marriage proposals for her, but did not match their criteria. Sometimes either her horoscope mismatch or status levels of her family was the issue. As days flew, Triveni and Shirl became closer than earlier. They could not stay without each other. As they decided to live together forever, Triveni was afraid to disclose to her parents about her love for Shirl. One day a close childhood friend of Rudra Hassan comes to meet him in his house. He had his only son graduated from abroad, looking after their business. He seeks Triveni's alliance for their son after he saw her. Their horoscopes were matched, as Triveni's parents were religious. They found it was a perfect match for her and considering the boy also belonged to the rich family status than them too. Rudra Hassan gladly accepted this marriage proposal for Triveni as it was as they wished for her. While learning about it, Triveni was disheartened. She informed her mother that she was not interested in marriage now, as she wanted to complete her studies first. Her mother answered her that this proposal cannot be turned now, as it was a perfect match in all aspects for her. Also her father had given words to the boy's parents and he will not turn back. Within a week, Triveni gets engaged. She pretends to be happy for her parents, but at the same time she was not able to forget her love for Shirl. So, they decided to keep silent affair till her marriage. But later when her days of marriage were nearing by, she grew more restless and nervous. On the day before marriage, Triveni
broken yet shinning, open letter. The strongest women facing unknown struggles with bright smiles, women, ladies, girls. She has a different names as she grew up. It is not easy to play a role of any such character in their life. You people can't imagine how it works an entire psychological barriers upon them, particularly these women has many issues in each and every steps they fall apart. Some don't want to help them, the other just pull her rights, talents. Everything and tags a band that she is good for nothing, even their freedom are designed according to their plans. If we started a plan or change those ideal thoughts of others, trust me, they are the unrecognized reptiles on earth. Her speech, her body language depends upon the other opponent opinions. Women who owns her money has separate status, and those who have not an ability to own the money or the property, that's all she is all done. In the past ages they don't even care about the personal issues of the women. But thank God they were open-minded, that they do injustice to women, don't care about their marital life, just mark a price tag with lifelong guarantee insurance on giving birth with lots of babies. If she opens up her feel, then I'll say just shut up. Some things can't be changed. Okay, let's travel the journey on this modern era. Yeah, we are grateful now that it is possible enough to study and achieve goals on our own. Parents have understood our pain that we women encountered these many centuries. We have started a great furnishing career, almost we are equal to that of these modern men. But the name tag reciprocals the other side of thoughts of the people too, i.e., high-cultured women are insane. How dare she is competing with these modern men? Even though she gets married to someone else, she has to face the general egoistic thoughts of all the men and the societal backgrounds by tying a band on her waist that she should not earn more than her partner, or else she should resign her job. According to me, past ages of the women was like an instant poison. The modern era of the women is just like a slow poison. The women who doesn't speaks are the wealthiest generosity personality on earth. The women with so much of desire, struggles a lot to fulfill her life, are the adamant character on earth. See, in this world no one is ready to praise her wholeheartedly when she is bold or calm enough throughout her entire life. These barriers are allotted with several packed demonstrations. The most surprise gift for her when she enters her superior thoughts outside the world, nothing else, the rape, harassment, etc. These high package just demonstrates and welcomes all kinds of women with different varieties of ages. Most of us has been came across the term that love is blind, but here rape is blind. They have created a great perspective through these lines. How sweet, isn't it? Don't trigger your emotion, just shut up. You are a woman, you don't have rights to struggle upon your issues. Because they have a beautiful solution, just pay off and fuck all, no one cares, do as you like it. This society depends on women to target with so many questions, but never questions the men. Rather they ask us, what is your purpose on going far for your dreams? Just stay back in your place, never travel or come on midnight beyond time. These magical advices are meant by the society for women alone. The word ashame is only meant for women, not for the men. Literally, women has created a society that men are superior than women. The other bitter point on this earth is men dominates women when she is innocent or obeys his words. Rather, when she is independent and men gets dominated by her, then all says that, see, the world belongs to the women. The highlight term is men dominates women. No one would ever dare to speak about that. When she does the same with a man, she is an adamant creature on earth. Wonderful. Though we are independent, some things can't be changed. I have an humble question to these societical people. If you have more time to watch and screw the life of a woman, then it must be shared equally for both the genders generally. Do watch your male kids too. I am not telling to slave them like a woman, but teach them how to behave and care a woman soulfully. If he learns, then the harassment cases would be in utmost control, my dear friends and parents. They should know how to respect a woman. Just start from your home, watch your mother and your siblings. If you did, then this caption of the word of rape would not be so common for all. When we often travel or go out or something, we as a girl or a woman face an ugliest encounter of sight. You have guessed right. What am I talking about? Yeah, the breast. It is just a flesh which feeds milk to the young ones, but as you stare we feel like we are insecure. Is this a way you have gifted a society to us? Thanks a lot, but we don't care actually, because all says